Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Are you concerned about your energy bills, particularly electricity? Because if you are, join the club. There's an awful lot of people, and I mean a hell of a lot. The vast majority of Britons in this country are deeply concerned, not just at the prices of electricity now, but the potential rises that are most definitely coming. We don't know what the rises are, but we know they are going to rise. And more than that, another thing that's concerning Britons is the supply. We seem to be on a knife edge between what we manage to supply and what we actually use. And the way it's going to fail. And we're going to have blackouts, brownouts, rolling low powers, things like that. There's going to be managed decline. I've mentioned before that over, maybe by the time it's finished, £500 billion will need to be put into the national grid, and it will take 30 to 40 years minimum to update it all. So until that happens, who knows? But this anxiety, this sort of power and electricity anxiety, particularly electricity, but gas as well, is affecting a great deal of people. Now, new polling has shown that a third of people admit they heated their homes less this winter just gone than before because they literally cannot afford it. This month, the average household gas and electricity bill went up by £111 a year. That's on top of previous ones, and we were expecting more. Plus, that tosspot Starmer is busy sucking the dick off von der Leyen and trying to get a trade deal. And to do that, he has to sign up to this particular energy thing that the EU have, which is going to put up our energy costs even further, even though we've already got the single most expensive electricity in the world. It's no wonder companies don't want to come here and open up, isn't it? Why go there and pay all that money for energy when you can go somewhere, cheap? And so they do. Well, it's going to get worse. The prices are going to rise. They're going to become unaffordable to all, except maybe the very rich. You'll be going along the street at night and going, "Oh, look at him showing off, must earn a fortune. He's got his lights on. Look, it's going to be there." People will die, especially the elderly will die because of this man and his policies, simply because they can't afford to heat their homes. And 80%, nearly 80% of people are concerned about the dependence the UK has on energy imports from other states. So even if you could afford energy, chances are you won't have any because we're not generating close enough. And of course, what he wants to do is turn off all those regular great supplies, the gas turbines, and let's all hope that there's a constant supply of wind and that the sun will shine every day. Although at night and it isn't windy, we're fucked. But that's what happens when you get ideologues running countries rather than people who aren't completely retarded. Unfortunately, you look at the Labour Party and all we've got in there is people who are completely retarded, especially the retard in chief who's in charge of energy. Give him a bacon sandwich, send him on his way. But it isn't going to be good. And when it does run out, and when people do die because the hospitals are blacked out and people on ventilators just suddenly cark it, we all know who to blame. The Labour Party. And in more particularly, all those wankers up and down the country that vote for the Labour Party. They're causing this. Thanks a lot. Bye.